Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the elastic volume weighted moving average. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, I get people who ask me if I can send them a list of all the winning indicators that we have discovered. If you are interested in receiving a list of all the indicators that we have tested, including the ones that we have discovered, but you are not interested in going back and watching all the videos from the beginning and all the way through to date, then what you can do is you can sign up for our Patreon. If you sign up for the $9 a month Patreon, then I will send you a list of all the indicators that we have tested to date. I also send out a updated list every week of all the indicators that we have tested up to that point. And if you are just interested in supporting the channel, there is a lower tier Patreon at about $3 a month that you can sign up for as well. So look for the Patreon link down below in the description to sign up for either of those. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the elastic volume weighted moving average. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So, to date, we have tested 224 indicators, and out of those 224 indicators, 84 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 84 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, so today's indicator is the elastic volume weighted moving average. And so for those of you who have been around with the channel for a while, you know that we have tested many moving averages to this point. And those of you who have not, we have tested many moving averages to this point. We did a head-to-head moving average test a while back on the channel where we took all your more common moving averages and we tested them one at a time and was basically looking for the best moving average, see which one was the best. And every now and then we will run across another moving average, one that isn't as common as the rest of them, and so of course we're going to put each moving average that we find to the test. And so again, this one is the elastic volume weighted moving average. Now it sounds like it is basically just the volume weighted moving average. First of all, Another feature of this indicator that I liked, and one of the reasons why I really wanted to test it, was that it has an envelope feature. And so when you first pull this one up, it is like this right here. And so we may end up testing this one twice. We will see. I'll have to see how it does on the first one, but basically what I wanted to do was test it. You go into the settings and you turn on draw envelope, and basically what it does is it mirrors a couple of two other of the moving averages, one above and one below, and it creates an envelope or kind of a channel to trade. Now, as I was saying before, you may think that this is just the standard volume weighted moving average, but you see here, if I turn on this blue volume weighted moving average, you can see that it is in fact, and these are on the same period, the 30 period, you can see that it is in fact not a standard volume weighted moving average, and so it is calculated differently. So the setup's pretty simple. Basically, we're looking for a break of the upper band or the lower band. A break of the upper band would be a long, a break of the lower band would be a short. So like here, for example, you see that it breaks up above, and that would be a long. And that's pretty much how we're going to test it today. So let's go ahead and get on with it, see what we can get out of this particular moving average. Now, the reason why I like this method better than other moving averages, and I've said it before, let's see, here is our first signal right here. And you see it breaks below the lower band, and we drop in on a sell. The reason why I like this better than a standard moving average is that often there is no room, there is no buffer. So if you're using just a single line as a price action break, then what often happens is you get pinballed in and out of trades really fast. And so here's a prime example of that. You see that if we were using just the single line itself, you see that it breaks above right here. Then the next candle, it breaks down below, so we would exit and went short over here. And then a day or two later, it broke back up above, so we would have exited that short for a loss, and we would have jumped in long. And then the next day, you see that it came down, and so we would have exited the long for a loss and came in short. And so we would have been in multiple losing trades right there in just a matter of a couple of days, because there's really no buffer in here. Now, you could use other indicators to filter out the signals, but honestly, I feel like the initial entry indicator into trading should be, kind of prime and on point, and not whipsawing you in and out of trading, in and out of positions. Let's look at these over here. So this is a valid signal as well. We see that price action came up into the channel, and then it broke down below again, so we get a break of the lower band. So once again, we would have had a signal right there, and that would have been a winning signal. Let's look over here, pick up another short signal right here. This one looks like, unfortunately, may not work out for us. Let's see what happens. So we are here, and that went up to like around 180 pips, somewhere in there. And so yes, that would have been a losing trade there. Then we get a break. Ooh, back this up right there. Looks like this one does get us to take profit. Yep, sure does. So that one would have worked out in our favor, and then another one right there also would have worked out in our favor. Now we're over here looking at these. So we get a break to the downside right there. That one got us to take profit, and a break to the downside right there. And so at this point, what it's doing is it's just coming up, bumping up into the main moving average, and then rejecting it to the downside. And we're in a downtrend, and so that kind of works out as well, that it's riding the overall trend direction of the market. And so that is another useful thing with having a channel like this, is that it's kind of riding along and working out really well in our favor. So let's see here, we get a break to the upside right here on this one. That one does pretty well. We get a break to the upside right there. Unfortunately, that one gets us stopped out, and it's ever so small, but we do get a very small break to the downside there. Also end up getting us stopped out. Then a break to the upside. Looks like once again, pretty sure on this pullback, nope, we were within the parameters, but it did not come up far enough to get us to our first take profit. Let's see, let's play this out a little bit more here, get a few more signals. So we would have still been in this initial trade back here when this one broke out, so we'll ignore that. They come down, it stopped us out here when it broke below. Let's measure this out. 96 pips. Unfortunately, that didn't get us to take profit. And we finally pick up long signal over here that did eventually take off and get us to take profit. Took a decent little run of losses right there. Something to be mindful of. This one here, let's see, what is our 110? Yeah, that's what I thought. So that one would have gotten us to take profits. Then we get another break there. Let's see, we're still within the stop. Then we get a push to the upside there that gets us to take profit on that one. Then a short here, once again getting us to take profit. Alright, let's play these out a little bit more into December, then we'll look at them here. So we get a break, we get a break to the upside right there. That one did work out for us. Let's see, that long wick really didn't do anything for us. Then we get a push to the downside right there. Again, decent little trade, getting us to take profit. Alright, and then that puts us at the end of the year right there. So there we have it. That is the elastic volume weighted moving average. So let's add these up and see what we get out of them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we have 18 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13 winning trades. And so all in all, that was a really decent indicator. That's going to go on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.